Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are experiencing Cozumel, and unfortunately, it just didn't live up to the hype. We were promised beautiful white sand beaches and loads of amenities, but what we really got was loud music and constant interruptions from people trying to sell us something at every turn. It's just part of the tourism culture here in Mexico, but it wasn't for us. After a short period of time, we decided to head back to the ship. Long story short, we were scammed. If you're up for the details, here's how it all unfolded. Are you ready? Hold on to your pride, because this is not what we signed up for. Welcome to Cozumel. All right, folks, here we are, stepping off the ship and into the bustling Cozumel Cruise Port. The sun's out and the place is filled with energy. But little did we know that this is the kind of day we were in for. Our plan was to hit one of the beach clubs that we heard about, supposedly white sand beaches and all the amenities you can ask for. They even told us the taxi transfer would be included with the cost. So we thought, sure, why not? Well, as it turns out, the transfer was not included. We didn't realize it at the time, but that little oversight added an extra $20 in each direction, making it a pretty expensive beach day. But hey, lesson learned. Let's see if this place is worth it, and let's check it out. Welcome to Cozumel. The water here is super blue. Look at that. That's like blue. Super blue over there. Looks like we have the port town here, all the way along here, and then way down about 25 minute cab ride is the city of Cozumel. We're just kind of going and seeing what we see, right? We'll maybe find a beach, I think, is what the goal is, the unofficial goal, but we're doing it. Super blue water, kind of dumpy buildings in the background, but that's kind of Mexico.
So
wow, so blue.
Oh,
so blue. See, there's like blue and then there's like bluer. So I didn't film where we actually paid for our excursion, but they brought us right to the taxi, escorted us. We thought we were in for good times ahead. It was about a 20-minute car ride and brought us to Chulas. I didn't take a whole lot of footage at Chulas just because the music was so loud and everybody was very kind of forward, I guess the word is. They were selling like hardcore pills on the beach. They were trying to like shorthand you into buying so much more than you came for, and it just was uncomfortable. And right here we were giving them our voucher and the taxi driver came up and asked for money.
We made it to Chulas.
¿Dónde está la gente de Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico, no, Colombia que nos visita el día de hoy. Una complacencia de parte de su taxista número 47, su taxista favorito.
We made it to Chulas Beach Club and we're hanging out. That's what it looks like.
So here's the scam. To get to the beach was $80 for the two of us, and then it was another $40 in cab ride.
Looks like they got everything here. Thank you. They have food, drinks. They have parrots and iguanas. They have bracelets, and you can even get drugs. They have Xanax, codeine, all the good stuff. And you just order it from the lady that walks by. I think we're gonna finish up our beers and head back. Kind of raining. Maybe we can get some pool time in on the boat. Maybe we'll go to Starbucks and get a coffee. Let's see. Amy just went down
The beach chairs were very uncomfortable.
To see if there's anything.
They were really close together, and it was hard to move them because they were very heavy. And yeah, I don't know. And the water was actually really dirty, as you'll see here in a little while. But Amy and I got some nachos. I got a bucket of beer, and then we were out.
We also have a bar and a pool here. Changing rooms, a restaurant, and all the rentals you can get. That's our tour. That's your tour of the place. Nice sandy beach. All part of the package. There's Amy down there. And I figured I'd just dip my feet in the water. A lot of coral. They said it was supposed to be sand, and it was all coral. I'll be honest, it's kind of smelly on the beach. I don't know if it's the seaweed or what. It's stinky. A lot of seaweed. All right, we're back. We're back at the port. The beach day didn't go very well, but we went to Starbucks. We got ourselves a good little caffeine espresso, a little energy, and we're looking for a bottle of water. They got a lot of shops here. Oh, there's another pharmacy. They love their pharmacies here. We have hats. Hola. Almost free. Mickey Mouse. We got Pharmacia, more drugs. Let's see what else. They got water with drugs in them. Let's see here. Yeah. An electrolyte is your water. Yeah, they got cigs and drugs.
You want water?
I'm good. Listerine. Yeah, the nice little downstairs area. It's shaded. Pretty good. The beach, I have to say, is not our best excursion. And it was just very like aggravating. The music was very like intense and like not calming at all. And the lady said that there would be sandy beaches, which was mostly just crushed shells. And then there was coral in the water, so you could cut your foot pretty easily. Everything was like $20+. So we stayed there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we just weren't having a good time. So we headed back. And now we're gonna go back to the boat early and hopefully soak our feet in the hot tub, or hopefully the pool won't be too crowded. Tomorrow's a sea day, so we'll see. Maybe we'll do a full tour. Tomorrow's a sea day, and then we're back. We have to get out like early, and then we have to zip up to Orlando to pick up Ellie from Best Friends, and then it's back to reality. We didn't think it was going to be great. We just really wanted to have tacos. Well, I wanted to just have tacos and then go back to the ship, just because I know it's like it's basically like a Vegas style, like stores and shops, and you know, the Mexican version. So yeah, that's our time in Cozumel. I may want to just maybe do like a sailing excursion or parasailing or something where you can go like a glass bottom boat and then back to the ship, because it's just like constantly people nagging you and trying to sell you things like bracelets and hats. So, you know, we expected it and we went with it, but now it's back to the ship.
That vest gets facial cream. They got semi-glutide in there.
Oh yeah, they got it all. They got
Viagra.
it all. Yeah, whatever you need. See, they're bugging. See see who else is going to ask us. What? Guys.
This was probably our biggest travel mistake to date, but if you're going to do an excursion in Cozumel, do it on the ship or find a better guide, like get your guide or Viator.
There we go, boarding. You want some diamonds? They got it all. They have it all here. You want to get your nails done? Handcrafts, dresses, tequila. Yeah, some tequila. You can get it with a worm. A nice shop there. Whole bunch of tequila. They even got Hooters.
$4 blankets and
That's what the port looks like. In case you're wondering, and that's the Starbucks we were just at.
My honest opinion is if you're in this port, just make sure you watch your belongings, keep a kind of keen eye, and keep your head on a swivel. There was even a gentleman that was saying that his daughter was kind of like lightly assaulted within the confines of the port terminal.
Oh, that's pretty. Here, let me take your picture.
Would have been nice just to swim right here. The water was so beautiful, crystal clear, blue water with looks like reef down below. Man, this was really tranquil.
It's always good to come back from a day that wasn't so great and know that you're on the Norwegian breakaway. He's going back to the ship now because the place is just a highway robbery. $20 for everything. Not my favorite port. Really wasn't up to me though. Weather put us this way. This is definitely the bluest water that we've seen on this whole trip. It's so pretty.
take a picture.
Go ahead.
We were both clearly obsessed and fascinated with this water. And at this point, I was actually pretty hot from walking. Would have been nice just to jump off of this dock.
Cold towels coming up here. Best part about coming back to the ship is the cold towels and the lemonade that they give you. Carry it. So cool. Hi there. Thank you so much. Get the water. Oh, lemonade. Thank you. Cheers. Don't mind if I do. So refreshing.
Thank you, baby.
Refreshed. Take off these glasses. Clean off the day. Not my favorite, people. Cozumel is not my favorite. Really wasn't excited to come here anyway. We'll see. We'll see if we never come back again. We won't. We won't. We definitely won't. Awful. Our room attendant gave us a monkey today. He's just hanging out. Pretty cool.
Get it.
Get it. Oh, he's got little eyes on him. He's monkeying around in Cozumel because Cozumel is all about scams. Alright, we're heading up to the Garden Grove or Garden Cafe. Try to get a snack. Get a quick little snack. Pro tip. if you are trying to avoid the sun because it's swelteringly hot out, you can just take your hallway all the way to the aft. And that way you have air conditioning the whole way. And of course they have to connect, but most of them do. Here's another pro tip. Oh, hold on, there's somebody running. Narrow hallways.
Pro tip.
All right. Instead of waiting till your last day, you have to go to guest services and get your bill quickly. Oh, Captain.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Melania Cruise Director.
Pro tip. Don't wait till the last day to go and check your folio. Do it like the day before, even the day before that, just to see, because we had some charges that had to move around a little bit. And then you also, on Norwegian, you're getting credits, so you have to make sure those credits apply. But we went, and we had a card on file, so we don't have to worry. It'll automatically charge when we leave, and we don't have to worry about like a huge bill at the end and having to bring your card. We put it on file, makes it much easier. So remember that on any cruise, just check your folio, your account, and if you can charge automatically, do that. Because the guest services line gets super long and nobody wants to wait in that line. I mean, it's like 30 deep, and then everybody's upset because they're leaving. Just do it early and you'll thank me later. Inside, because they don't serve martinis outside.
This was our favorite place on the ship, is to go to Shakers and start the night out with a martini right in the rotunda there with a beautiful multicolored chandelier. Then it was on to dinner at Taste. These were some of the best meatballs I've had at sea. Shaved fresh Parmesan and a garlic bread. Oh, I could have ate 2 of these. And then I also, for my main course, I got the paella, which had a plethora of fresh seafood, and this was actually really good as well.
I got some time to get in the hot tub. It has been so busy on this pool deck because there's only one adult pool. So it's been like super crowded. We've mostly been sitting on the edge of the adult pool, putting our feet in, just because it's just people. And it's kind of sweaty, gross when there's like 100 people in a pool and it's like 100 degrees out. It's just people sweating. So I wanted to use the hot tub. We're here now. Nobody's here. It's just me. Thank freaking God. We're just hanging out. Whew. And the amount of food we've eaten on this trip is just too much. But I need to soak my muscles because I don't know about you, when you go on cruises, does it feel like a lot of walking? Because you're literally walking like a mile to get off the ship. Or like if you go to breakfast, you're walking all the way down and then all the way back. And then you get ready and you go all the way down to like deck 4, midship. So that's like half of it. I mean, it's just a lot of walking, and then the length of the pier is super long. And you gotta walk all the way down there before you even start your journey. So I'm just sore. My back hurts. My legs hurt. My feet hurt. And we've got a day at sea tomorrow. And what else? And then it's home. We got to drive back to Orlando, pick up Ellie at Best Friends, and then drive back home to South Carolina. So wasn't the greatest trip, but we had a good time. I think there was some good moments. But that's the reality of it. It's not, my channel is not, everything is great. It's great when it's great, but when it's not great, I'm also going to point that out. So hopefully tomorrow I can get a tour and show you what this ship is all about, because it's quite interesting the way that they designed it. It's yeah, it's a little bit different. The traditional ship is going away and they're trying to cram a lot of rooms in. So I'll show you how it's laid out tomorrow, but for now I'm going to soak here in the hot tub for a little bit until I feel better. And then I'm going to go to sleep. We're gonna rest. This is my time. We finally have a sea day, so I can sleep in and go to breakfast. Oh, gotta hit the button. This is definitely the water park. And then beyond the water park is the it's called Sky Ropes course, where you can go like 8 feet over the edge. Today was not only was it a sham, it was also a scam. And you know, we like to travel, we love traveling. You can't like every destination. And we've been to some really good ones, and this was not one of those. Just word to the wise. If you don't like a place, don't go there. That's going to close it out for today. We had a pretty long day, and we're ready for some rest. Tomorrow's a sea day, sleeping in. So if you like this, hit the thumbs up. If you've ever been scammed, comment below. And make sure your taxi is included, because they told us it was included, but then we paid for it when we got there. Like, he said, oh, taxi's not included. So anyway, scam done. You can't win them all. See you in the next one. Bye, dudes.